When I went through airport security, I accidentally set off the alarm. Jack came over to inspect me. When he realized it was my brooch, he politely asked me to remove it, but I told him it was attached to my outfit. If I took it off, I'd have to remove my clothes. My words instantly caught Tony's attention nearby. Just as Jack was about to let me go, Tony stepped forward, insisting on checking me again. He opened my suitcase without hesitation, pulled out my lingerie, and smugly said it was the latest Victoria's Secret collection. I held back my anger and stayed calm, but then he said he needed to take it for testing. When I tried to grab it back, he stopped me and used that as an excuse to perform a body search. At that moment, Jack stepped in to block him, saying only female officers could search for female passengers. Tony claimed the female officer on duty wasn't available, and as the captain, he could handle it himself. With no other option, Jack had to step aside. Then Tony took me into his office. I never expected him to demand that I take off my shirt. Luckily, Jack suddenly rushed in. I quickly said I wanted Jack to do the inspection instead. After the search, Jack confirmed there was nothing suspicious, but Tony clearly wasn't ready to let me go. He said there was still one more place to check, then told me to open my mouth. Tony pulled out a cotton swab and moved closer to me. Just when I thought it was finally over, he ordered Jack to take me to the detention room. Jack protested, saying it was illegal, but Tony insisted the test results weren't complete and handed Jack a pair of handcuffs. As Jack reluctantly placed them on my wrist, Tony tossed aside the test tube and pulled out my underwear again. But I never expected Jack to defend me. I couldn't understand why he'd risk his career, because helping me meant losing his job. But Jack said it was his own choice. I held his hand and thanked him, hoping we'd meet again someday. Unfortunately, Tony saw everything. Later, when Jack was being dismissed, a girl approached him and told him to turn around. When he saw Tony's sinister grin, Jack didn't sense anything strange. But the next second, I arrived with the police and had Tony arrested. Tony tried to defend himself, saying it was an official search, but what he didn't know was that my brooch had been recording everything all along.